Hey everyone, welcome to H. Cooper Crafty Bug and Crafty Bug's Homecoming Mum Beehive. I'm Hyla and I'm going live on all the channels. I'm just getting my bottles ready. I have a few cutouts to glue. I have some to cut out too. I don't know if I'll get those done tonight. And I have a bunch of stuff I need to print out for our cutout class, cutout and braiding class. Not a bunch. I've been printing stuff out. I just keep printing out more stuff as people sign up. All right. So I did some print and cut, some more of our school logo, some different sizes, a couple of small ones that'll look good on braids for like the little mums. This one with jackets. This one that doesn't say anything. So these could be put on the flower or they could be put on the braids of the bigger mums. I try to cut some out in advance and have them ready to go. And so all I have to do is like their personalized cutouts, you know, and whatever hobbies and stuff, but have some logos or mascots going in advance in different sizes. So I can just grab one and slap it on the mum. And I also got this one from Creative Fabrica. It's got orange and reddish colors, so I could use it with our school or I could use it with red. I don't think there's a way to change the color, but I thought that would be a cute football one to put on our school. Like I said, I can back it in red and pull out more of the reds to use with a red school. So I thought that was cute. Thank you, Sue. How are you? I feel like that kind of rhymed a little bit. So I want to get those glued. I have some more that I cut out, but they're a surprise for somebody, so I don't want to show them. So I need to glue those as well. I have a couple of cutout orders that are all designed, excuse me, that need to be cut out. And then I have stuff to print out. So we're just going to be doing a variety of stuff. I thought I might as well do a live. Nope, my husband's gone and tonight, so that is quiet in the house. That sounds rude, but he likes to watch TV, and it just, since our house is all open, even with my curtains, it's just too loud. So it's best to wait and do a live when he's not here. All right. Here's my cameras. See, I'm so spontaneous about doing these lives. I can't open my drawer. See if I can do the overhead camera. Hopefully this thing is still charged. I'm never prepared for a live. That's what I'm trying to say. Oops, where is that wrapped around? But this gives a better angle if I can get it hooked up. All right, now I need a little thingy. Oh, I don't know where my other one went. That's weird. It's got to be connected to something. Weird. I'll just steal this one. It's an Apple computer, so I have to have one of these little attachments. And of course, the plug is on the opposite side. Work better if I was over here. Okay, let's see. We have to move that stuff. These where you can't see them. Dang it, you can still see them. Just a little bit of it. There we go. Only thing is it's upside down. I don't know how to fix that. Glue. I only did 3 layers for thee. That is my minimum for print and cut. Hey Sam, how are you? So I've got, and I did all of these on photo paper. So I do a 0 offset, and usually white because this is printed on white paper. So it's the same size, and that's just going to give it a thickness, a better dimension. Plus, sometimes some of this paper that you print on, like whether it's the photo or the glitter cardstock, some of the colors kind of bleed through a little bit from whatever color cardstock. Just kind of dulls that white out a little bit, but I like to add some dimension and some thickness, and that does that. A lot of times I duplicate this too. I just did not. This is like that really thick cardstock too, so if you're using like the no shed smooth glitter, this is going to be like 2 of those, so that helps too. But that just adds a little thickness. This photo paper too is not as thick as the other one I buy. All right, it's not working. There we go. Try to line those up. They don't always cut perfectly, and sometimes that second layer is just a little bit bigger. It's okay. Just get it lined up as best you can. Thank you. I only saw that on Creative Fabrica in this color. Just like reds, oranges, and maybe a little bit of brownish, black. Oh, let me take Sam off there. I'm looking for more of those sheets. All right. Got some books over here, so I'm just gonna lay some books on it. And let's do this jackets. I thought this one turned out really cute. Sometimes they don't cut out, like, I add an offset. In Cricut, I add an offset, a white offset, because I'm printing it on white paper, so that's my logic. Because if it doesn't cut right, then you're still going to see that white paper and then color somewhere else. So I always do white offset, and then you flatten it so it'll do print and cut. But and it won't try to cut out like all this stuff. You got to flatten it. In Silhouette Studio, you just highlight the whole thing and group it together, and then make sure when you go over to send that it's only cutting out the outline. So 2 different ways, whichever you're using, both pretty easy. You just got to remember to do those steps. But it cut a little bit further out over here, a little bit closer on this side. That happens a lot with print and cut. I did have some that wasted because I did glitter cardstock, printed on glitter cardstock. That wasn't the issue. It was like my mat. I just retacked my mats, and I've used them a little bit, but It felt okay, but I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of tape just on this one side, just kinda help hold it down." It still shifted a little bit, so they messed up. So I had to re-tacky my mats, and then I was, like, taping everything down too to make sure. I haven't had any issues. I think, I can't remember if I've had to wipe any off, but I would think, because I keep baby wipes, I cut them in half and keep them in a little container. I always add some water and some Dawn to keep them really wet, but, I would think that it would wipe off really easily. I haven't really had any issues. Better than the foil cardstock. I love that stuff, but I hate working with it because I always have glue all over my hands. I'll keep spraying my hands with alcohol and wiping them off, but I always get glue. I always smudge that stuff, you wipe, you have to be so careful because if you wipe too much, it takes the finish off. But yeah, I haven't had any issues with the glossy photo paper. You can get matte too, but I like the glossy because I just think it's uh, picture quality is so much better on there. It's just so vivid. Yeah. Boy, it got quiet in here. We have a dehumidifier, and it's set where it'll run for a little while and then it'll shut off when it gets to a certain humidity. You don't really notice it until it shuts off, and then all of a sudden it's like really quiet. I need to refill my bottles. I still got several things I need to do. I'm gonna have to start packing too, because it's just a week away from our classes. Anyone still interested in the classes? We do still have a few spots left, and tomorrow midnight is the last to sign up and pay. So you got to be paid by tomorrow midnight. It's a little off right there. Like I said, it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Yep, I just got glue on it, Sam. Isn't that funny? Get it off my thumb too. My fingers are all sticky now. I think it came right off. Yeah, it came right off. Works great. I got water everywhere. I swear there is glue all over me. I don't usually have this problem. It's your fault. Yeah, that's great that it came right off. Good to know, though. Didn't take off the finish or anything. Right? Yeah. Sometimes these are like putting a puzzle together. You ever notice that? Well, I glue this one so that one doesn't come apart. I was like, who's the man in my video? Can I get glue right there? Because it's not wanting to stick. There. Those are good. Weigh those suckers down. We are talking about maybe adding an online class too. But we still need to discuss it because that adds a lot of extra work and setup. Make sure that we can do everybody justice that is there in person and then the people that come online too. If we do, we probably won't do like we will probably do like maybe a couple of hours in the morning and then a couple of hours in the afternoon, but not the whole time. But it would be like a class for online people too, and they'd get some of the freebies. I have, if I haven't said, I do have several freebies for the Cricut class, and we've got them for our braiding class as well. But I'm not going to say what those are. That's a surprise for them. I really want to glue these, but you know what? It's okay. We'll show them. I made some cutouts for Connie, some print and cut. And there she is. So I took their cougar, added a football, and then put the name. So this is all my design. And then I grouped that all together, designed it together, whatever. And then did some cutouts. And again, I did a 0 offset. And then this green was actually an emerald from Hobby Lobby. I still had it. It's a nice thick one. So a few of these for her to use on her mums. Yes, bobcat. That's what it was. Sorry. I thought it said cougar. I don't know. I went to Hempstead ISD's website. I got it from them. But I thought it needs a little football on there. So. I was like, what can I make for Connie that's not generic, you know, for any mom? Like the Hoko ones and the senior ones. Those are great, but I wanted some that were specific. And they don't have to be used this year, you know? I kept one back for the class because I want to show them some of the pieces, you know, after I've cut them out, like how many pieces I have, how many offsets and such. So save one to glue in class, but and then they can see the finished one. Isn't that great? I know, and I have a few more for you too, but you're not going to see those until. What? Where did the balloons just come from? What was that? I know. Where did those come from? I'm not doing that, am I? Are you guys doing that? Is it me? Because I'm putting my hand kind of close to the keyboard. Or is it you guys? Like, I'm totally freaked up right now. Freaked out. Oh, how awesome. Is it Connie? They're coming all across my screen. Can you guys see them too? I need to redo these. Look at this one, Connie, but it only comes in that color. I know, isn't that cool? I know. That's okay. I don't know who somebody else is doing it because it's not doing it now. Probably TJ in the background doing stuff and giggling. The print and cut? Yes. All right, I know there's there it is. It's like there's another one. I know there is. Okay, that one. Here we go. That's better. Seriously, like, was it me? It wasn't me. I still have cougar in my head though, so I'm probably going to say that like all the time. Connie's going to be like, Bobcat. Sorry. Class of 97. That means you're 5 years younger than me. Sam's my cold plunge buddy. Cold plunge as in getting in an ice cold swimming pool. And I was a big baby. She was not. So I should have 5 total. Like I said, I got 1 put up with the 3 pieces so I can show them during class. Now I want to design some with like cheer and stuff. Put a bow in its head on its head. Oh, whatever. I do too. But I'm a big baby. I don't like extreme heat. I don't like extreme cold. Sam, we're having Connie catered lunch on at our in-person classes. Don't be hating. It will not be too salty, and it will not be dry pork. All right, that's all of those that I had pre-cut out. Close these up because I always freaking forget. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to go over print and cut at the class too, but I don't want to bring my printer. I'll just help them design it and like go through the steps, but that's just like one more huge box that I'd have to bring, and it doesn't it'll only print on photo paper. It won't print on glitter cardstock anymore. I learned that at mom camp. I don't think traveling with those printers is really great for them either. And then I thought about let me change the camera. Maybe. Okay, there we go. I thought about like pre-printing out the sheets, but the problem is like with Cricut especially, if you go back in and try to cut that out later, it may not show up on the mat the same way, which would mean that it's not going to cut correctly. So that would be a waste. But I may go ahead and print one out just so they can see the lines. You know how it prints out the lines so your machine can read it. So any of them that haven't done print and cut, they can see what it looks like. And then I've got bringing some that are already made, bringing some that are cut out that need to be assembled. So I'll have all the pieces for them. Plus, you know, it's not like we have a huge amount of time. Time goes by fast when you're doing these things. So trying to cover as much ground as possible. Just up here out of the way. Oops. I want to go, but my son is turning. Oh, he is. And that's such a big birthday. Not that I would expect you to ever miss any of the birthdays, but that's a huge birthday. That sounds awesome. Well, happy birthday to him. I'm sorry you can't go. I wish it was the only weekend that we could do it together. So that always stinks. Got to leave the house, so you needed to switch to that one. Okay, I got you. Doesn't make sense to me, but okay. I hear you. Let's see, what do I need to print out? Oh, my notes. I'm going to get my printer going because I do, like I said, every time more people sign up, I'm adding to these freebies that I'm doing for them. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. Makes sense. Now it makes sense to me. Oh, that needs to. Okay, I need to print out. I think I only have 9. I'm talking to myself. I think I need to do 6 more copies. And I'm going to do 5 for now. Oh. All right, I'm going to turn off this camera and unplug it. Because I need that. And then I have to move myself again. I'm sorry, guys. There's 2 plugs on the computer, but I noticed that one of them, when I try to plug my printer in, it won't do anything. 6'6", but you're tall. Your husband must be tall too. Happy 21st birthday. I wish I could do the balloons again. Like, however that was working. I don't know what I was doing. How did it do that? I know there was a thing on here for a while where you could do different hand movements and it would do different things, but I thought they quit doing that. Hold on, I need to open up my iPad. I hope that's not too loud, is it? Actually, I could undo that and move it over, but I didn't. The last time I ordered some glossy photo paper, this is what I've been buying, but I'm mostly buying it for, I did do these cutouts, the ones that I just showed in this. I think it's in my Amazon store. I'll have to check and make sure. But usually for my cutouts, I use, the premium photo paper glossy. Like I said, you can get the matte if you prefer the matte. Epson. I've got an Epson. That's not why I bought it. Just the best price and everything. You get 50 in here. But I have that braid index now, which is the it's now 8 pages. It's pictures of braids. It's, you know, when I print them off, I want them to be really nice on nice paper. It's really good, looks good, vivid, everything. So it's pictures of braids with their names, and then I put little hearts in our colors to show which channels you can go to their video tutorial. There's TJ, and there's a couple other people. Like there's I know I've got Amanda Griggs on there, like her Hope Chain, and I think Kristen Hamilton on there, Emerald Homecoming, for a couple that she came up with or that she's got videos of. But anyway, I wanted to print those on glossy photo, but I was like, it doesn't have to be that premium. So this is just regular, and that's the size. So you can tell the difference that it's not as thick, but it's perfect for those braid indexes. But I did do some cutouts on them too. And that's why I was worried about, you know, look, I think you can kind of see my hand behind there, about the colors bleeding through. That's why, one of the reasons why I do a 0 offset, and to make it thicker and give it more dimension. But the first time I bought this, I want to say I got 300 sheets, and I was like, oh, that's, you know, because before mom camp, because I knew that a lot of people would want to buy them at mom camp. So I wanted to print out a bunch of them. That 300 sheets went so fast. So this time I got 600 sheets, and the box is that freaking big. That should last me a little while. Uh-oh. I buffered a little bit. I'm going to Google it and see if I can find out. Now I'm behind now. I don't even remember what the conversation was. Dang it, Sam. I get to talking and then I forget what we were talking about before. That's great, TJ. We got to figure out who that is. It could be. It could be. Yeah, so I had to go to town today. I avoid going to town whenever I can because people in Marshall, I'm sorry, but they cannot drive. They are crazy. Every red light, boom, 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 boom. And then I was coming out of Walmart. We have a Murphy's gas station. You know, so there's the Walmart, there's the gas station, and there's a road between it. It's a clear road, right? And if you keep going this way, you go to Dollar Tree and some other things, or you can exit out on this side of the gas station. But I'm driving on that road, and this guy comes out of the gas station, just whoop, like as fast as can be. I just slam on my brakes. It's just like it's nonstop every time I go to Marshall. You have to really be on alert, like everywhere. Eyes going nonstop. So I hate going to Marshall. But I got all the things done that I needed to do except for the pharmacy because they were packed. But I got me some snacky snacks for my trip. Some protein. It wasn't like a bunch of junk. I got a lot of protein. I get dehydrated too when I travel for some reason. So I got me. They sell Element at Walmart now. I didn't know that. It's only like a 6-pack, but they're little packets of, what am I trying to say? That you put in water for flavoring and to give you the electrolytes. I love those, but they are salty. If you've never had them, they're salty because they actually put salt in them because, you know, that's a good electrolyte. But anyway, that sounds really good, TJ. That sounds like a good price. Anyway, I got some of those so I can be sure to stay hydrated on the way down and there and everything. I don't know what it is about even if it's just a couple of hours or even an hour, like I'll get so dehydrated. That's why I sent you a message too, because that one message was I wanted an answer from you, and so I was like, oh, she's got a bunch to go through. So let me ask her this on the side so she knows that one was important. You missed the cutouts I made for Connie. Aren't those cute? Well, I had them cut out and everything. I was just gluing them. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Have a few more people interested that way. Oh, it's getting dark. All right, I have those. That I don't want to show these because these are my freebies for our people, but I need to get these together. Keep printing out as people sign up, so I have this already. Isn't that cute? So I added the name, and then I added the little football too. Like it needs something else. Oh, I did print something out, TJ, on the last page of this thing I'm giving out that's going to have lines so they can make their own notes. So I will have that if they need to make any notes of themselves, for themselves. Oh, I don't know. She's driving. Okay. Concentrate on the road. Dang it. Keep telling myself I'm not going to bring a whole bunch of stuff. But I still require quite a bit of stuff for the class. That's why I don't want to bring my printer too, because that would just be one more big thing. Get everything out. Partially agree, Connie. I think we should make a whole new sign up for that. See what TJ thinks. Sorry for the cryptic stuff, you guys. Okay. One more thing to print out. Got that. Okay. Where is it? There it is. I just want to make sure that I stock them up with all kinds of knowledge and some freebies. Just make it a good old time. Tammy. Hey, Tammy. Do you know that Amazon has ribbon racks now? What kind of ribbon racks? We must know. Tell us. A lot of work to prepare for these kind of things. Nothing like mom camp though, but still. Which some of it I put on myself, yes, because I decided to give all this stuff. Awesome. TJ, there were balloons going off like crazy on the screen, and we couldn't figure out how it was happening. I thought maybe you were behind the scenes doing it. Okay, I need to print some more of those first ones. Okay, that's actually the right amount for now. Sounds good. So she needs the birthday balloons anyway. Yeah, I kept leaning over here, and then all of a sudden balloons would take over, and I'm like, am I doing that on accident? Or is somebody doing it and messing with me? Nobody would say that it was them. I don't know what was happening. No, I'm on my laptop on StreamYard. And I had my other camera hooked up, the one that, you know, shows down on the table. I don't know what it was. I had that, and then I was leaning over here, like looking at the comments. So I don't know. Weird. It was really cute. Look at my poor cup. But I love it. I can't stop using it. Okay, do I need to print anything else? Maybe. Those will all fit in there. I have a bunch of previous print and cut that I cut out from like my virtual classes. So I'm bringing all those to show as examples. Need to see if I've got any more. Oh yeah, I do. I thought I had one of those for Connie. I got another one of the Hempstead ones because I want to show it all separate like that. I know. You have a Mac, right? Yes. And I know on StreamYard there used to be a thing where if you show different hand movements, it would do different things. But it seemed like they didn't do that for very long. Hey, Miss Alice. Yes, it is, but it's worth it. Oh, I'm sorry. My microphone's right there. And I'm like, oh. I'm not used to wearing one. And you know me, I always stress over doing enough. Am I doing enough? Am I going to teach enough? Are they going to get enough out of it, or are they going to walk out and go, I can't believe I spent that on that class. What a joke. Always my fear. This swore I was going to give her. Maybe it's glued in the other room. That could be it. The peace sign. Like I said, I had my camera up, so I may have accidentally done something in the camera. Yeah, that's not doing anything. I just look like a goofball doing the peace sign. I also have a bag of sample braids. It did not work. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. I'm going to miss not being able to hug your neck. TJ, it's her son's 21st birthday that weekend. I hope I don't forget about these because I have them underneath my cutouts. All those blingy keychains I got from Sherry Clander. So there's no other print and cuts I want to show. There's one. Oh my gosh, stop. Really? So during they're going out on the boat, she said. Sounds like fun, huh? So even I can't have any of the peach cobbler? You know, at last year's mom camp, that was the one sweet that I ate. Not this past mom camp, the one before that, Connie. She brought me a bowl of it. She woke me up from a nap with a bowl of peach cobbler. She was like, here you go. Are you going to get up? I don't usually eat. I mean, I'll eat like the sugar-free stuff or low sugar stuff, but I don't usually eat full sugar snacks. I just got to make sure that I have plenty of protein and healthy fats is what my doctor tells me. So it doesn't spike your blood sugar like too much. She's feeding us plenty of protein for lunch, so I can at least have a couple of bites of it. And if I'm going to eat something like really sweet, it's going to be a peach cobbler, especially with someone that knows how to make it. I know. The whole pan is for TJ. You may have to bribe her into making like a whole pan just for you to take home. I mean, if I'm going to come help you guys and I'm helping you behind the scenes, you know, I deserve this special thing, right? She's not listening because she's at a birthday dinner, but you know, we'll have to remind her of that. You know what would suck is if I forgot to bring my Cricut Maker. I've been using it. I've had cutout orders and I've been using it, so. Thought I had another cord up here. It's probably in the drawer. See, I have all these electronic stuff that I have to bring too, and chargers and stuff. And then I got that, and I got to bring my mats and, you know, all my weeding tools and stuff. And then there's the box of freebies that I'm bringing. And there's other freebies that we're bringing, which I'm not going to say. Another big box of freebies, which I won't be bringing any of that stuff home, or that big box. I won't be, maybe a little bit of that, but 16-tier ribbon organizer rack storage holder, double-sided metal rack with 16 rods for ribbon spools. The whole thing is on wheels. What? Wow. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. We're going to do a cutout. We're going to do 1 or 2 cutouts. So yeah, unless you just don't want to cut anything out. I mean, you know, we're going to be working on design space and we'll be showing you how to do all that stuff. But I actually want you guys to make a cutout. So unless you don't want to, you don't have to bring yours. You can be designing while everybody's cutting out. Like, I'm not going to say that you have to bring your Cricuts. Because they are kind of a pain. They are kind of heavy and stuff. I do have a nice carrying bag. My favorite, you know, I've got a couple of them, but my favorite one I got from Hobby Lobby because it's kind of a hard case. So it's more protective for those things. The one I got for the Cameo, it was just a soft bag. And so there was nothing to protect it. Having trouble with my computer taking the paper. What does that mean? Having trouble with my computer taking the paper. The printer? Lucy, it has not been that long since you went out. Oh, I hate that. See, that was one of the problems I had with my old printer. That's the one I bring to camp. And then I want to bring my my newest one. Something happened to it. But my old one, I got jammed. There was like some plastic that had sheets or something, little pieces that had fallen in it. I don't remember what it was, how that happened, but I just started having more and more problems. And I had to and it's a nicer one. It's a scan and it's got the little digital screen on the front. And I had to take it all apart. And then, of course, I lost all the screws, so I couldn't get it back together just right. And at mom camp, I discovered, and I had to do like 3 or 4 cleanings before we went to mom camp, so it would start working again because you know it had been sitting for so long. The ink it wasn't printing colors right, and so I had to go on the website and do like a real thorough cleaning. And then I couldn't get it to print the glitter cardstock, but it printed on the photo paper. So something about the glitter cardstock, it won't print anymore. I haven't had any problems with the Epson ET2400 that I have. And I think I also have like my printers over here and stuff, not over there with like my crafting stuff where things are falling and stuff like that. So it's a little bit safer over here. You may have to get another printer, girl. Hopefully not. I mean, I had some regular paper jam. For some reason, it kept going in weird. I had to take all the paper out and put it back in there. It was just something off. And then it was working fine. Hey, Lulu. Lucy got, I gave her summer cut. She's not too short, just a lot shorter, so she's not so hot. What are you doing? Look at how she gets between me and the table. Give me love, give me love. I wish I could bring my doggies with me. Uh-huh. You need to choose between your son and peach cobbler. There you go. Crafty Lucy, crafty Lucy. I know, she is a crafty. She was ringing the bell. See, she just rang it again. I may have to get off here because nobody is. Well, can you let her out? Thank you. Okay, never mind. Lily's there. I didn't tell Lily I was doing a live. I usually tell her so she'll take care of the dogs. All right, what was I doing? What do I need to do now? Oh, probably need to print out some more. Sure thing. It's sitting right here. Getting pressed. Two, three. Oh yeah, I need some more of those. Yeah, I use photo paper on those. Either one works. Whatever you like best. I do both. I definitely like photo paper for the guys' moms better because it's less glitter. I'm sure they don't want a ton of glittery stuff on their moms, and the photo paper is more vivid, in my opinion. But yeah, we'll design some stuff, cut some stuff out. Because I'm not planning on bringing my printer. I'll show you guys how to do it. And then I'm bringing some print and cut cutouts in different stages. But I want to show like all kinds of cutouts and the different, different things that you can do with them. As many as we can fit in. And then I have some special ones for you guys to cut out. And you could offset those with metallic foil cardstock instead of glitter if you're trying to completely avoid glitter cardstock for the guys. I just so hard not to get glue on those, at least for me it is. Yes, that's so true. It'll be totally focused on, like the cricket class will be totally focused on that, and then the braiding class will be totally focused on that. I hear you. There's always so much going on. It can be difficult. That was the only good thing about Camp Allen, like when I would go over on that other side, to do the cutouts. But the only bad thing was it was like hard to get people to come over there to do the cutouts. But we were kind of off in our own little world over there. So it wasn't as much like this time. This last one, it was too chaotic. Not chaotic. It's just like a small space and too much going on. It's hard to concentrate. The virtual classes have been good too. Because they're small. I think the most I've done is like 3 people. So I just kind of gear them towards who's ever taking the class and what they want to learn the most. And then we spend 2 hours going over that stuff. And then the secondary, whatever secondary thing they really want to learn, and anything else that I would can fit into that 2 hours. So they can ask questions and it's just like in the moment. Yes. Well, our max is 25, but I don't know if we'll get that many, but that's like the maximum we will allow. We still have spaces available. I'd say we're about 3/4 the way full. Oh no. Yeah. Puppies can be a lot. That's like having toddlers in your house. Yeah, I hear you. It has to be quiet and no one interrupting you and stuff like that. It really does help. I know that's been an issue for a couple other people too. Like they try to schedule it when they could best have some alone time, then end up not having the alone time and stuff like that. But we do the best we can. And I'm always here for questions and such for people. And I was excited about these. I knew she'd be excited about those. Having something specifically for her school, her main school. Definitely have, if you want to work on any of your mascots or anything, definitely have some uh, images downloaded. If the school actually has the branding logos, like her school does, they actually have the branding. They give you the school color codes and everything. Some schools do that, or you can go to Texas Logo Project and look up the schools. But like, go ahead and have those downloaded on your computer or whatever device you're bringing, or even uploaded on Cricut Design Space, and then that way we can go over that stuff. And if you have it ready, it'd be easier, take up less time if we can uh, go over what y'all want to learn. I wish I had some extra time I could go to Alexander. I don't know if I'll ever be able to go to their store. I wish. Texas, it's a Texas logo. That's awesome. So just like an outline of Texas. I think I bought one from Creative Fabrica a long time ago. You can add stuff on top of each other and make different designs. Hold on. You can just Google the school, like the school ISD mascot or logo, and look at the images. And some of those schools actually have the branding info and they have like the images. But another place you can go is Texas High School, or yeah, Texas High School logo project that has some of the, it may not be the exact right mascot or logo, but I know a lot of mum makers use it. I'm not sure that I've actually used any of them, but it's a place to go. And Creative Fabrica has a lot of mascots, and some of them are really close. Like they have a hornet, and it's the exact yellow jacket that we use, and there's actually several that they use. This is the one you see the most, and I think on the school sign. I got this from Creative Fabrica. And this one that had the opening, and I just put jackets in there. You could put their name, you could put senior, whatever. I know I've gotten like bulldogs from there, eagles. But yeah, it'd be helpful if you already had, if there's any mascots or logos that you want to play around with. I got mine off Etsy. Just get on Etsy and search monogram font and just look for the one that's curly. That's the traditional monogram font. I can probably bring that up. Hold on. See if I can look through my purchases. Purchases and reviews. It's going to be way down there though because I've had it for quite a while. Okay, there's one I purchased. That was like a set of 6 of them, but I had purchased another one previously. See if I can pull it up. Yeah, it has the traditional one in there. There's several different ones. They had a share button. Guess not. That was a set, like I said, of 6 monograms, and one is the traditional monogram. I don't know what the name of it is. See if I can find the other one that was just the traditional one. There it is. Well, that's weird. She may not have it anymore because when I clicked on it, it just took me to her site. I think it's the same person. It's the same shop that I just sent. So you can look at her shop. You're welcome. Yeah, that makes all the difference when you have that. You're back for a bit. That was fast. We were talking about you. They were saying negative things, and I told them to stop it and knock it off, but they wouldn't listen. I just kidding. Oh, you're still at the party. Party. I hope it's not outside because that would be miserable. That would absolutely be miserable. Did you guys see the braid, the new braid that Tin came out with, Emerald Homecoming? And she was trying to do the loopy in it, and she came up with something different. I think I did it too loosey. Too loosey. Look how stretchy it is. I know. I'm trying. Oh, TJ, you will have your own cobbler. Oh, I love it. See, if you think I'm going to sit out on the porch with you in this humidity, you are insane. I'm sorry. Hyla's got to be in the air conditioning. Hyla's fault. She's not yelling yet. Why is she crying? Yes, your own. Can you believe it? Oh. I mean, I might sit out there for like 5 or 10 minutes, but once I start sweating, I'm going inside. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. She's gonna be so excited. Well done, Connie. Well done with the bribery. That is all it takes. Oh my goodness, I'm getting tired. I don't know if I was staying on much longer. I'm still trying to recover and catch up on sleep. I slept like 10 hours last night, you guys. I think I'll be well rested. They all know it now. You just got to get you a good peach cobbler, maybe some ice cream on the side, and you're good. I know. I know. Hey, that's true. We don't know what goes into making that. It may be very difficult. Cheap and easy. I got everything together. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Right there, I just have to pack that up and my mats. And a few tools that I have to use right now that I can't pack up until I'm ready. So that's not too bad. I'm going to be so mad at myself if I have a ton of stuff to bring. Yeah, they do. They know your weakness now. They know your weakness. Oh, how fun. Hold on. Etsy person, sorry. I know. But we are talking cutouts too, though. And we all know how much you hate cutouts, so I can't imagine that you have that much cutout related stuff. But yeah, that is nice that if I forget something, I can go through your craft room. I know. And you just have to rub it in that it was the fifth bolt. I know, that's what I was. You could have left out the number. You know, you could have said it was her second or maybe even third, but no, you gotta tell everybody it was her fifth. Makes you feel good though. You know it was good. Ooh. That's true. You have everything in there, don't you? Well, hopefully you won't have to make many this year. Maybe just some names or something. It is. Let me go back. Well, we love you. You're right, I should have known better. Where was that comment again about I missed it. Where is it? Why is the QR code coming up? Right there. There it is. Let's highlight it again. Do, 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 do. I am. Sorry. I did. Too slow. There's a delay. You couldn't stop me. It's Etsy and stop picking on her, huh? Oh, that's sweet. See, that was sweet, TJ. We love you. And you love peach cobbler. I grew up on cobbler. That was always my favorite thing. And I want to say peach was usually the one. I'm trying to remember what other flavors are popular with cobbler. Fur on me. Cherry. I don't think I ever had cherry cobbler. Oh, because my grandmother would always make for like Thanksgiving. She would always make a peach. I mean, not a peach, a cherry pie for my cousin because she loved that. I always loved cobbler. And for some reason, I would not eat pie when I was a kid. I don't know why. But I probably ate too much, TJ. I probably ate 5 helpings of it. I wouldn't doubt it. I loved it so much. Blackberry. Yes, that was the other one that she would make. Or maybe it was my mom that made that. I can't remember. It's so long. You said it. Yeah, blackberry. For some reason, I was just like blank. All I've got on my mind now is peach cobbler. But yeah, blackberry. Yeah, it was definitely the other one. I like blackberry biscuits. What? What is blackberry biscuits? What are we talking about? Yes. Oh, see, I hadn't had cobbler in many, many years, except for Connie's. Many, many years. As much as I loved it as a kid, I never made it. Even the easy way that you see people doing, like where they melt the butter and then they put the fruit in, and then what is it, like cake mix or something that they put in there? I have never tried that. Yes, it's okay. Definitely, she is missing out. I love blackberries anyway. I get blackberries all the time to snack on. Now I can make some homemade biscuits. I don't do it very often anymore, but if biscuit making is in the part of making it, you can add cream or lemon. Ooh, that sounds good. See, I was always a pour milk in the cobbler too when I was a kid. You guys do that too? Or just ice cream? You can do ice cream. Oh yeah, blackberries are the best. I love those. Those are my favorite berries. When we first moved here, they would sprout up all over the yard, but couldn't just Kevin would mow them down because it's not like he can mow around them or anything. But they would start sprouting up. I was like, oh, I wish I could contain them somehow, let them grow. Back to the party, have fun. I'm gonna get off here. I need to get some things done. I just wanted to come in here and glue those cutouts and print off some more things for class. Get going on that. Probably do my cutouts tomorrow. Definitely this weekend. I need to get them. I want to get them made and shipped out before I leave. I shipped out 3 orders today. I just don't want any cutout orders sitting while I'm out of town for a few days. I just want to get them made and get them gone, so they're not waiting for me. If that makes sense. Goodness gracious. Oh, my computer's down to 50%. See, that's another thing. When I do a live stream, my computer, it just drains my computer. Eight? Oh my gosh. I have not been too terribly busy yet. I get a few orders, but not crazy busy yet. Gonna have to ship them all Monday. Ooh. So you're gonna be busy this weekend. Did a couple of monograms too. That was 2 of the orders had monograms in them. One of my new Hoko designs with the bow. That was one of them. I don't remember what else. I already forgot. Isn't that terrible? Yeah, I want to definitely get mine done and shipped no later than Wednesday, hopefully. Oh no, I can't do it Wednesday. We're getting a new appliance Wednesday. He won't be here all day, but still. Why is it when somebody is coming to your house to do anything like any repair work or anything, it just like hijacks your whole day? Are you guys like that too? Like even after they leave, it's like your whole day's been hijacked. Especially if you don't know what time these people are coming and you're just like, okay, I can't do anything because I don't know when they're going to show up. Oh, that's a nice comfort day. Needed that. Hi, Miss Mary. How are you? Oh, I haven't been to a Five Below in so long. We have one in Longview. I just don't go over there very much. But I love Five Below too. Look at Speaking of her, look at these I found. I didn't even know they still made these. Good. Yes. And then I'm always exhausted. Like I didn't do anything. But I think it's just the mental part of just like waiting around all day and having them there in your space and yeah. I'm also bringing, I mean, I don't know that we're going to have hot glue guns going or anything, but somebody might get cut by a staple or something. You never know. So I got some liquid bandage to take care of anybody. Yes, I found those at Ollie's. It's scented too. They're like scented in all different fruit flavors. And I got these little post-it foil tabs for you for your books. Post-it foil tabs. They're metallics. I got them in my bag. Yeah, the last time I went, they had a bunch of Cricut stuff. Like they had Cricut vinyl. They had a ton of Cricut vinyl. I'm trying to remember what else. So some of the Cricut pins and the insert card, they had a ton of that stuff. I know, the last couple of times I went, I haven't found any books. They've been really sparse on their books. But there for a couple of years, I could find, like I still love Nora Roberts. She's the first person I ever that got me loving reading. But she has a shit ton of series, and there's other series a ton of other series and different genres I read. But I would always find a book in whatever series. It would be a hardcover. I'd be so excited. But it just seems like I don't see much in ours anymore. Oh, I bet you can. Me too. What? Oh my gosh. It doesn't surprise me though with all the Cricut stuff they had. Oh, you got some glitter cardstock? I haven't seen that there. I'm sure they don't all get the same stuff either, or you just got to hit it at the right time. But I did get, I think, one package of the card inserts because I do have a Joy, and I do have the mats for the card inserts, and I occasionally make cards for people. So I did get that, and I want to say I got some pins too. I don't think I got any vinyl though because I have a crap ton of Cricut vinyl. But I was like, that is awesome. Always have comics. Oh, that's awesome. I'll have to try to remember those names if I see them. Send you a picture. Do you have this one? It's always exciting when you find a part of a series in a hardcover somewhere. Because I just can't. I can't spend that money like when they first come out. I just can't. That's awesome too. I don't know that I've seen yarn at ours, but I don't really. It's not like I'm looking for it either. Oh, you can definitely do that. Um, when I first had my Joy, I would make some cutouts on it. You could only do like one cutout at a time, unless it was something small. But like I know I did some monograms on it. I could only do, like I said, well, you can only do one at a time. Those mats are small, but you can do the longer mats. I do have some of the longer mats. So if you're doing like a long name or something, you can still do that. But it'd be just, now that I do like multiple copies, or is that what I'm trying to say, of the different layers, that would be a lot of changing the mats for me. So it's easier for me to do a 12 by 12 mat and use a 12 by 12 sheet and just fill it up as much as I can, since I do all these different layers. But you can definitely do, especially if you're just doing one cutout but I definitely did that. Now I get usually so many cutout orders. I'm doing a ton of cutouts for a mom. That would just take up too much time. Yeah, I definitely got lucky with that. Yeah, definitely. There's a certain length and height you can go. The width is going to be the biggest thing, because what are those mats, like 5.5 or something? Or is it smaller than that? I can't even remember. I have mine back here somewhere. I don't guess I have the maps with it. That sounds too long. I don't think that, or too wide. Just turn it so you want the monogram going like. What are you doing, Lucy? Are you being nosy? Oh. Where are my mats? Well, that's weird. Here they are. Here's the mats. So it's 4.5 for the regular Joy. So you would turn the monogram where it went like that. And I think the max is probably like 4 inches. Oh, the Joy Extra is even bigger, isn't it? Isn't it wider? I think it is. Yeah. So that's a pretty big space, but I think the Joy Extra is wider too. I said I have some of the longer mats too. I think they're 12 inches, but it's still, the width is going to be the same. But if you're doing like a name cutout, that's even better. But you can most definitely do the monograms on there. I mostly use my Joy for doing like the vinyl stickers, which I have a whole big basket. You can't see because that thing's in the way, full of the smart vinyl to go in the Joy. And so I'll cut, if I'm just doing names and words or a year or something for like the hairbow mums, or maybe a little ring mum or something like that, I will do that on the Joy. I don't really do cutouts on it anymore. And like I said, I'll make cards sometimes, but it doesn't get used a whole lot. It used to. I thought it was the same as the portrait. I know one of the girls that's coming to the class has a Joy Extra, and she was asking me if that was okay for the class. I was like, oh, definitely. I couldn't remember if it did print and cut, but she said it did, because she said she accidentally used it playing around or something. So, which the portrait does too. It does print and cut. But I think that Joy Extra seems like it would be a great one to have. I mean, because I love the portrait. The only thing I don't like about it is when I try to cut duplicates of one layer and they don't always match up. That's the only issue I have with that thing. But I love how lightweight it is and how, it fits on the table but doesn't take up too much room. It's lightweight, so you could travel with it much easier. It still cuts out quite a bit of, on a mat. It's not as big as those, but also like that I can have like my cameo going and I can have the portrait going too. That helps. You have one and it's still in the box, right? I think we had that conversation. I'm teasing her because she gave me a hard time about that sucker being in the box for a really long time. It was more about learning Silhouette Studio than actually learning that, getting that out and turning it on and stuff. Because I hate new technology, but I've got it. I still got things I could learn on Silhouette Studio, but what is that? Oh, it's a constant learning experience, but I love it now. All 7 of them. See, that's what's funny because my husband's like, you got all these machines. And I was like, no, honey, I really don't. I really don't have all these machines. I'm trying to chart everything up too. I've got that one, the portrait, and the joy. 4. I know. She's a badass. See, she's begging for attention. You won't give it to her. Please, TJ. Use me. Maybe if she gave you some peach gobbler, you would use her more or learn how to use her. Hook her up. You can't even really see my Christmas lights back there. That's not enough. Peach gobbler's not for that one. Poor thing. Oh, stop it. I got to remember to do this too. All those 4 bottles are just about empty, and I need to make sure I have at least a couple to bring with me. Oh, she does have to wait for that. Yeah, that stinks. My brother is supposed to do, I do the shipping labels, but it's supposed to do different size labels, but I can't. I tried it once, it wouldn't do it, and it was the labels that they sent with it, some little square labels, and I couldn't get them to work, so I just gave up. 4 machines. What? I have 4 machines. I need more, but I don't know where I'd put them. I struggled as it is finding somewhere for that portrait. Lucy, what are you doing? Were you wrestling? Were you wrestling? I heard you. I heard you. Something in your eye. Sweet girl. She is the sweetest dog. Aren't you? You want to say hi again? Of course you do, because you like to be the center of attention. Yes, you do. That's it? No more? You being lazy? Look, now they can see you there. 4 machines is not enough. That's right. I need 7, right? I need 7 of one. Oh, you found a ball. There's always toys being dropped in here. I have to watch where I walk. I know I'd really like another Cricut machine like that one, but they're so freaking expensive. And where am I going to put it? I'm gonna have to start losing homecoming mom supplies just to make more room for Cricut supplies, Cricut and silhouette supplies. Supplies. I can't talk. Surprise. All right, I'm not doing anything else. It's been almost 2 hours. Here I go again. Sorry. Yawning, yawning, yawning. I don't feel like. Dang it. Printing any more stuff tonight. 7 portraits. I don't think I need 7 portraits. So you have 3 times the amount that I. I do have that old brother scanning cut still too. It's like down there somewhere. I don't know what to do with it. It's so old. Like it still works, and it works off whatever their designing app is. I don't remember the name of that anymore. I don't even know how to use that anymore. It's been so long. Don't remember what it's called. I don't remember how to use it. I don't know if I should donate it. Excuse me. Good grief. I don't know if I should donate it, sell it, what, because it's just taking up room and not being used. I know my mind's blown too. Now they probably haven't seen Andrina's creations. She's got, how many does she have? 2 bookshelves, TJ, full of these machines. But she'll have them like a bunch of them going at the same time. I'm like, it just blows my mind. Blows my mind. That's awesome. See, when you're making a crap ton of cutouts. Yeah. And you're doing a bunch of layers and stuff. I did notice, like, I would separate them, the layers, and have, one machine cutting out one layer and another machine. I mean, I would separate them on mats and then save them, and so that I could pull them up when I was ready to cut and say, like, do the red layer and do the white layer and do the black layer and send them to different machines. So that was awesome. It's remembering to do the different machines too that gets me. Yeah, you've gotten lucky on several of them, getting clearance and stuff. Yeah, 2 bookshelves. It's crazy. It's so neat looking too. And to see them all, like a bunch of them going at once, it's crazy. That's my goal one day. But what would I do with all the homecoming mom supplies? But I definitely need to think about getting another Cricut machine. God, they are so expensive. See if they put them on sale. I don't have to have the newest one and all that stuff. Like as long as it's a good one. Like the Maker 3 is so good, but it's still expensive. If they have a Maker 4, or did they even have a Maker 5 or something now? But yeah, the Maker 3 has been a really good machine. I don't have an Explorer, but I think everybody that has one likes them as well. Yes. Yeah, just adding that portrait this last year was a big game changer. So I'd have her going and it going. Stick them in a box. Yeah. Where are those homecoming home supplies at? They're in a box somewhere. Oh, okay, so we're sorry. Okay, now it's been like 2 minutes shy of 2 hours. I can't believe 2 hours went by that fast. I feel like I didn't do anything. I glued some cutouts. That was it. We'll see what they look like now that they've been pressed for about 2 hours. So cute. Yes, please do. I've gotten into a bad habit of not looking at the Cricut emails that I get because I just don't want to even be tempted to buy anything. You never seen those orange? That orange? I actually looked up the color code and changed it to that orange. Is that what you're talking about? I know, but I always miss it. Like I'll hear about it, but I'll never be able to catch one. I know, but our school is orange. Now the Creative Fabrica where I got them, the color that they have the PNGs is more of a yellow orange. But I read because I was like, we moved here and I'm like, okay, they're yellow jackets, but it's orange. I don't understand. So I read on I looked it up one time, you just look up some random thing, but it's because that when the yellow jackets get mad, they turn orange. I was like, okay, that makes sense. I know, like you just kind of hear about it. You got to catch it when they do it. I know there's been times when I've heard Hobby Lobby had some and I've never caught them. Sometimes online you'll still see something, but yeah, I've never caught it. One day. So I don't want to, if I get another one, I want it to be a full size machine. So I can do the 12 by 12 sheets. All right, guys, it's been 2 hours. I'm gonna get off here. I keep chatting. I know. I can't say goodbye. I have a problem. But I hope I see some of y'all at this in-person class. I know Samantha can't come, but we completely understand. Your son's birthday takes precedence. So I hope he has a happy birthday. But I hope to see some of y'all there. We do still have a few openings. You can still sign up today or tomorrow until midnight. Yeah, that's weird. Oh, I wish you could too, Mary. I know. And it's hard, you know, you got to pick a spot where to have it. And then there's people that want to come, but it's too far. Yeah. Never have too many. I know. I'm so excited to see you both. I'm so glad you guys are coming. I was excited when I saw that. Oh, how fun. That's crazy. Crazy fun. That's awesome. It is a big milestone. Yes, we did get to see her at camp, at least. Same with Sam. There's always, you know, it's summer. People are doing stuff too, so it's difficult. But we people have been asking for us to do a class in person for a long time, and we finally able to get it together. It just sucks when not everybody that wants to come can come, you know, but it would be impossible to set a date that everybody could come to. Oh yeah, we will. We definitely will. And hopefully we remember to take pictures and stuff so we can post pictures. There you go. That's so true. That's so true. Exactly. Yeah, we hope he has a happy birthday, Sam. Definitely. I hope you guys have fun. TJ, we will. We will. I know that what that was referring to, the extra gobbler. We will definitely have some for you. All right, guys. Good night. Thanks for being here. And you can find the sign up if you still want to sign up. You can find it on Facebook. It's in our group. It's on my page. I think it's on Connie's page. I posted here on YouTube on both channels. So you can find it in the post. If you go to my channel, I've posted it on the ticker, but they won't let you do links over there. So, but, and you can always send us a message or an email or something if you're looking for it. Good night, Sassy and Mary. Y'all have a good night. Bye. Good night, TJ.